Hello! Hang on, wait, before I turn on my camera, I just want to fix my hair slightly. Alright. Chat, are you ready? You ready? Hi! How you doing, Nibbles? It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in such a long time. And it's amazing to have you in the chat again. Hope you've been well. Got a slightly different view here as well. Yeah. Oh, man, that's the one thing I really like about the chat for YouTube is the little hearts that I see in the chat thing. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I feel the love. Rackle, how you doing? Smurf, it's also been a while. Oh, Nibbles. I'm so glad you're alive. Smurf, it's so good. How's everyone on this fine Thursday? Wondering if this music is not a little too loud. I'm just going to turn it down a little. Tell me, how have you been? Okay, the chat is coming up. It's so small. It is so small. Let's have a look at maybe making it a little bit larger. I don't exactly know how that looks. Oh no, it's all stretchy. We can send hearts. There's like a little like reaction vibe going on. There you go. And your chat's a little bit bigger. I am doing well. I am tired, but I'm very happy to have taken some time off. Ash is got the super zoomies, so she's yelling at the moment, but yeah, we're fine. The little one, she's doing well. There you can see your little piranha bed at the bottom there, and there's a cook. Hey cook, come here. Well, don't flop on the floor. Well, she's flopping on the floor right now, so that's how she's doing. Cuckoo. Yeah. Here you go. Hi. How you doing? Oh, she is active. She wants to get places. Anyway, she's doing well. I think she wants to go outside. So give me a second because I need to put on her harness. So you'll be seeing live harness streams. I'm also wearing yoga pants. So like, I hope that this doesn't like contravene any like T's and C's. Anyway. See how it goes. Oh, cool. Yeah. Come on. Do the one leg. Come on. I need the one leg and then the other leg. Make my small cat. There you go. One and leg two. Right, all strapped in. You're good to go. Let's go outside. You can chill outside. Go, cat. Okay, so there you go. She has grown so much. She's almost a year old now. And she's just like so full of energy all the time. That she's just also grown so much more affectionate. She's like, she kisses me like full, like she pushes her nose onto my lips. And like headbutts my head and stuff like that. She's absolutely adorable. What does a harness do? Okay, so the harness is to make sure that she doesn't jump off the balcony, right? So it's attached to a lead, and then that lead is that lead is attached to the piano. So she's got full reign of the balcony because there's like quite a lot of lead, but the problem is that she can jump like quite easily from the balcony to the floor below. So it's really just a precaution. She is a cute little kitty. Yeah, so I hope everyone's been well. I wonder if anyone's got like any news or anything. But I really hope everyone is doing good. Has she ever tried jumping? She's definitely gone on the ledge. And the few times that I've taken her out without the lead. So sometimes I like sometimes I sit with her out in the balcony and we sit and enjoy the sun together, and she does some roly-polies and whatever, because I'm on the balcony a lot. I'm just going to adjust the... There we go. And then she does climb onto like this little ledge on the other side of the balcony. And that's like slightly terrifying. And I have to kind of coax her back with a little bit of treats to kind of be like, cat, there's no need, you've got so much to live for, there's no need to jump. This cat is crazy face. Crazy cakes. Okay, so I'm just going to launch Disco Elysium. Because that is what we're playing today. I don't know if any of you remember this, but I did start a playthrough of this game a couple of years ago. How many years ago was it? 2021, 2 years ago, over 2 years ago, I did this. And it was basically doing all the bad choices, all the horrible choices that you could ever think of, and doing a gameplay of that. So that was fun and interesting, but I didn't carry on with it. And I want to see if I can try to kind of get a little bit further this time. So we're going to be starting again, but we're just going to, you know, hopefully complete the playthrough. It's going to take a while, but, you know, I believe. I hope you believe also, chat. What's new with me? Nothing much. I've just been working a lot. I've been doing a lot of I would like a mouse. Okay, there we go. I just want to deal with the music for now. Yeah, I've been working a lot. I've had some new responsibilities at work that don't really allow me to stream as much as I would like. So I remember, or do you remember, at the beginning of the year I tried streaming like in the mornings. I would stream quite often then, and then I just got those new responsibilities, and that also meant that I couldn't start logging on at 12 p.m. and work until 9 p.m. Instead, I would log on I have to kind of log out at like 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., you know, to make sure that everything is kind of prepared before the rest of the team logs in. So that put a spanner in the works. It made me feel really tired. And because there were like lots of different things that was happening in my life, it got a little bit topsy-turvy. So now, at the very least, I can have a little bit of stability, and hopefully I can stream a little bit more. I also have a couple of days off over the next kind of 5 days or so. So I will want to use some of the time to stream and hang out with people and relax. I've realized that this is a really good environment. Paddle when? We should play paddle. We should play paddle like long distance. And what about you, Nibbles? What have you been doing? What tea? But it is too hot to drink right now. I'm looking at the settings here for Disco Elysium. And let me show you this cool setting they have. They've got something where I can tap between two languages, which is really, really cool. So if you like learning, I would see it as you know, if you're learning a language, you know, so like Deutsch or French or Polski, Brazilian Portuguese, then you can kind of go between them and figure that out. That's very cool. We're going to go for full voiceover mode, I guess. I don't think that they voice absolutely everything, but yeah. Detective mode, interactable objects and characters in game are automatically highlighted. That's quite useful. The tutorial agents gives new players unsolicited advice. And take this box to set some boundaries. And hardcore mode. Don't think we will do hardcore mode. We are doing streamer mode. Hey, they've got Twitch integration, but no, that's okay. But we've got streamer mode on, and we can pump up some music. It's been rough, but plodding along, trying to cross that finish line. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and hopefully you can unwind and de-stress and all of that good stuff. Let's pause the mute music. Let's turn up to this music. Oh, there we go. Just let me know if it's a little loud or not. You can't hear it. I can definitely hear it. Gosh. Alright. Cool. Well, otherwise, I do have very good settings over here. And I'm very happy. It is quite loud. Okay. Maybe I can put... Don't I have like a overall volume? No. Okay, I'll just kind of turn everything down by like 1 notch. That better? Is that more kind of in the background? We need it to be a little bit less. Here for the chill vibes and awesome humanoid. Excellent. I think you're in the right place. It's still a tad loud. Okay. Let's put it to like there. Ooh. There we go. Okay. We're going to do a new game. What is collage? Collage content policy. Okay, wait. Accept. Oh. Oh, I can make my own, like, thingies. Look at this. How fancy. Wow. Oh, man, I love the environments. Okay, interesting. Oh, cat wants to be, left in. Let back in. Okay, well let's quickly do that before we actually start the game. Let's Alright. All done. Okay, I think that she's good on her outside time and we're gonna start a new game. Oh. Alright, so we are going to we can select an archetype. I think I started off as a thinker. I had a lot of kind of thinky things. Thinky skills. But I think sensitive could be a good thing to do. Be a Kez. Be a Kez. But we can also create our own character. Let's have a look. Oh my god. Let's look at random. So I quite like Motorix. I think intellect we would have like a really weak intellect because we're going for bad decisions, right? I feel like we need a little bit of physique over here. I really like this, you know, switching over. Hello, Ash. I think she wants to cuddle. Hang on. Cat, come here. No? Okay. She's gonna go to a little spot. I made her like a little spot behind my screen. And that way she can sit. I think I would like a little bit more psyche. Oh my god. Cat. The good psyche, good physique, wheat Motorix. maybe we can have average motorics, average physique, good psyche, and weak intellect. You know, we don't know any better, but like, you know, we've got good instincts. Okay, we got instincts, but they're not necessarily good. I would like to be able to just kind of react to things. And you can do that. And I think physique and motorics would be quite interesting for this. And this kind of seems quite balanced, so let's go for it. And then we can set some skills. I have 2 total skills. So I definitely want to kind of look at things in the physique line. This sounds like hard mode. I mean, it's not really hard mode. So for instance, like electrochemistry is all about, you know, the drugs and being partying and stuff. And I think, you know, in general, drugs are a bad idea. So let's do it all. Shivers is really cool. I quite like that one. Let the body take control, threaten people with half-light. You also have pain threshold. So this physique line is very appealing to me. Inland Empire is very cool because it talks about gut feelings. And then we also have things like reaction speed, which is pretty good. Keeping your poker face. We don't want composure. Like, forget composure. All right. I like shivers. So I'm not entirely... Because they say here set... Oh, set signature. Okay, so this is the signature. This is the thing that your body, like, tunes to. Yeah, let's do shivers. Done. Can I set this also as my signature? No. Okay. So shivers. Right, let's go. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough to drown. I don't know if you're hearing Ash in the background, by the way. She's singing.
There is nothing. Only warm, primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Might have to move my camera.
Ever. Never, ever.
Ash attack. Let's move my... I just want to move my camera. Oh, this cat is just singing in the background. There we go. Let's just like keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some more of this, of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonze, let's go.
All right. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
Look, there's I'm tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit?
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Don't stop, keep singing. Sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation.
Ooh. The sensation.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Disco music sounds like a vibe.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Okay. Stop! I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help! Someone cut my head off. It's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
There he is. Oh, you love to see it. Okay. So, chat. We are not going to play this game optimally. We are going to stay in our underwear. We will put on shoes. We'll put on a hat and probably a coat, but no shirt. And that is the extent of our clothing. I also kind of want to see if I want to see if people react to the fact that I am not wearing things. But yeah, we're not going to be wearing pants. That is the number one rule. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on. Rolling empty. Also empty. What is happening? We partied too hard. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Alright, I can take the empty cassette tape. Okay, now there are pants on the floor. Wait, no, wait. We're not even going to pick up the pants on the floor. Maybe we'll pick up the tie.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Oh man, I love the writing in this. Let's try and grab the tie. What's going on with this? There we go. Yeah.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
That's very, what do you call it? Positive. I'm going to pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. The
Put it
switch
again.
must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
Oh, that's delicious.
The switch must be broken.
Okay.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it on.
Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
We'll leave it. We'll be fine. Who needs photosensitivity? Okay, we're not even gonna pick up our clothes. None of this. We will stumble to the bathroom. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Oh wow, all at the same time.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
World-ending proportions. What a party.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care. I hurt myself. It's what I do. I'll wipe the mirror. Ugh. Is that my face? That is my face. Good lord.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear lord, help me. What is this?
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I'm not making it. The face is making it himself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
I'm so pretty. No, I'm going to keep making the face.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Oh, we're doing bad choices. We're doing all the horrible options as well. So I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens.
No one tells me what to do. You're not my real dad.
That's right. Not even yourself. Go ahead, try something. It's not an order.
Yeah, I mean, low, very low. I mean, we can try. Probably not gonna work.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Let's try it.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
All right, well, let the mirror be for now. Cool, so now we know what we look like. That's locked. That also looks vaguely like a shirt. Nope, I don't want it. You can use tab to outline things. What is this? Is this a jacket? I will wear the jacket. Disco ass blazer. Okay, but I don't want the necktie. Get out of here with your necktie. There you go. That looks great. Okay. There's a shoe on the coat rack. And shoe. Green shoe, left foot. Okay, I have one shoe on. That's excellent. I wonder if we like if we get buffs from the
The
shoe.
window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Let's look up.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Let's assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
All right.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Did we chuck a shoe out the window and broke it?
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe.
Okay, thanks, guy.
Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I don't need it. I don't need anyone.
The window agrees. Its cracked smile is cold and sparkly.
Cool. We're not gonna get the other shoe. We don't need the other shoe. We're good. We're fine. We must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside. Well, can I unlock it? Wait, oh, wait. I think I need to get the pants because there are keys in the pants, from what I remember. There we go.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Push them
It
out.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Alright. Let me know if I should turn on the titles. The narration. Or like turn it off. Okay, now I can walk properly. Creator foot, 15 degrees centigrade, dull. There's something on the table. We'll take the money. We'll go out into the balcony, but we won't pick up the shoe. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Well, there's the shoe. It can stay there. Okay, we're gonna talk to this lady and freak her out a little bit. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51. 51?
Hello, officer.
Hello.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
I'm gonna talk to her. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, Chief Technical Officer? CTO?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Well, at least she's nice.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Actually, I can see why they wouldn't trust me with the law. I have the right character.
A fondness for contradictory statements.
No, I had thrown my shoe out of the window. I deduced this from the direction of the shards.
Extraordinary.
I'm gonna try the... I'm gonna try the expression. It's probably not gonna work, but let's try it.
The words have already left your mouth.
Oh god. I want to have fuck with you. That's the only option.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
Okay, we choosing the horrible option. I'm sorry, chat. I said I wanted to have sex with you.
No.
In a
You
very
see,
earnest way.
That's not what you said. You said...
At least I'm making her laugh.
Come on, man. Pretty, please. One more time.
Alright. I said I want to have fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cup are you?
I am a cop of the apocalypse.
Has the time come already?
Yes, we are mere minutes away from the total collapse of reality.
Mere minutes. I should go and prepare then. Thank you. This has been delightful. I hope it does all come crashing down. Otherwise... It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh, I gotta interrogate her? Wait, come back, lady. Wait, but why am I interrogating her?
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Okay, thanks. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Can I take it? Guess I'm not a smoker. Alright, it is very locked.
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I'm so alone.
The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again. Much harder.
Still nothing.
Oh well. Did all the horrible choices there. This is the weekend edition of the satirical paper Trompe Le Monde. Okay. It's something of the mouth. Oh. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. I mean, we don't really remember how we threw a shoe out of a window, so like... Oh my god, it's Kim Kitsuragi. Oh. Man, I love the art in this game. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. The speaker's connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
Karaoke right now, first thing in the morning while we hungover. Let's go.
Through a PA system. By other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course, they'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Okay, I'm got a task to sing karaoke. Excellent. Okay, I'll talk to this guy presently. I just need to... What is this? I will take it. Okay, I got some healing. That's good. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes with the kitchen. Someone is working. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. Lurking, have a good stream. Thank you so much, Will. And I appreciate the lurk. Hope you enjoy it. The door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. So after 1300 we can just barge right in. Excellent. Sign reads mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 1600. Alright. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. I would say don't drink it from the floor, but that's an excellent idea for this. Alright, let's make friends with Kim and then we'll speak to everyone else.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
No pantaloons? No pantaloons. Look at us. We're wearing a jacket. So I said no shirt, no pants, but we can wear jackets and hats and shoes.
As you approach, He narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
I won't shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
I am?
You realize he is waiting for your name.
Doing well, Wolf. I am very happy to be on leave. And here I thought you were talking about you. Yeah.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Okay, I think conceptualization is pretty good. Invent a name for yourself. Let's try.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Oh, that's pretty cool. My name is Raphael. Oh, wait, I'm going to say it's so cool.
Yes, it is. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Oh, what's
Say
your
it.
new addiction? My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
He doesn't even process what you just said and just moves on.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap's pretty good. I played it for like a few days. Oh, you mean that guy? I'd totally talk to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Completely.
Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
What dead body?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
I actually really like taking all of the silly answers.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
I mean, I did say that the body wasn't in the tree and he didn't believe me. So, like, you know, it really is his fault.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
This conversation is hilarious with a German accent. Is it German? Because I thought it was French. Or maybe I must have a German accent, because I can have a German accent.
But first, we have to take it down.
Okay, let's get going.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
I like this, because it says here, like, why shouldn't I have a badge or something? And check your undies. I think it would check our pants. And because we're not wearing pants, it's changed to undies. You're imagining a German accent. Okay, let me try and get my inner German accent. I had a German accent. Isn't the body still in the tree? German. Yeah, well, Freya was German in Coffee Talk. Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Okay, thanks.
All right, come on now. If he hasn't said anything about your lack of pants, no one will. You're only hurting yourself by not wearing them.
There it is. Oh, my word. It's like, come on. Your lack of pants. Come on, just put them on. No, I'm not going to put on pants. I'm not going to put on pants, game. You're not going to make me. I will run around with one shoe and no pants. Watch. Oh, look, we're dancing. That's great. Okay, cool. Let's talk to this man.
A man in his late 20s
Gat.
with a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Lack of the pants.
Could he be irritated with you? He avoids eye contact altogether, like you're not even there.
Must be the lack of pants.
Mr. Gart, right?
Gat.
You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. Or I could go for Detective Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. No, Harbinger of Ruin.
What?
The Gloaming. I am it.
I have no idea what that means.
This guy's no fun. This Duskland will be gone soon. It makes no difference if you understand or not.
What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
I'm going to now put my camera in the top corner because I realize that you can't see the portraits. It's just gonna gravitate.
Yes, of course.
For a moment, the man fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
A light novel. I read a light novel or two. Those are quite interesting. Kind of like a mixture between like a little bit of manga, a little bit of like actual writing. It's quite interesting.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Excuse us, Gath.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
What?
it's your turn.
Oh, you mean questions?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
What is your problem with me?
Why would I have a problem with you? You're a hero cop.
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
Oh, what did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I just got here, remember? Was there anything else?
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
The Franco-Nigerian. Oh, interesting.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
I just think he's a dickhead. Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Oh, that sounds like a guilty man. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
She pertains to the coming apocalypse. Come on, man. Where did she go?
Does she? Maybe she does. Maybe she pertains to the apocalypse. Sylvie is not here because I asked for her number. The dead body out back didn't help either, but it was mostly me. I hope you appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
The lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Mystery solved!
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
I don't know. I just went for it.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Are you the bartender? You're behind the bar, but I just want to ask.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Oh, sorry, Gat.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This is clearly a touchy subject for him.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
I'm not even going to ask what the difference. I'm going to call him a bartender from now on.
I hope it is.
Okay, bye. That's all.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Not so fast.
Oh,
You owe me 130 real.
I'm going to try and slip away unnoticed. Oh, no, I don't owe you shit.
Oh, you don't owe me shit. Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor, remember?
No, he called me a thing that I can't say.
But you see, he didn't.
Did he?
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some backpacking arsehole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought I'd be in this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money.
You're under arrest.
You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
I'm gonna try.
Did someone order a
fix
vague,
this for
farcical reading of the law? More than one pops into your head.
Refusal to aid an officer of the peace. You're impeding me from carrying out a murder investigation with your inane requests for money.
But it's not inane. You owe me money.
It's inane.
It is cruel of you. A man has been killed. File a request for compensation with Station 41. We need to work now.
Kim's on my side? Aware?
Okay, you'll only have to pay for the window and the drinks. That's 70. I'll get the rest from your stupid station.
I have no memory of drinking them. I'm not paying for the drinks.
The ledger does. The ledger has a memory. The drinks are non-negotiable. There's no way your station will pay for them.
Cool. Leave.
You still owe me 70. If you don't have it by tonight, I'm not letting you back up there.
That's enough now, sir. Good day.
All right. We're not going to pay for the damages.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I have no idea.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Far away?
In time or space?
Both.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Hobo cop? Hobo cop. You're gonna be a hobo cop. Okay, chat, I'm gonna take a quick break because I have food. So I'm going to eat the food, I'm going to save the game, and then I'm going to eat the food, and then I will be back. Thank you everyone for watching. We're not going to end off. It sounded like I was going to end off, but we're just going to kind of think. Let's pause the music as well, and we'll put the jazz music on, and yeah, it'll probably be about like 10-15 minutes. Don't go far. Okay, we're back. That was some good food. Gosh. Put the music back up. And we'll continue. Talk to this lady.
Hello, sweetie.
The elderly woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Oh, does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Oh.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Too married.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back, but that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
On the spot? How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who'll need you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there's also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
That you know of.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 heads are better than 2. Also, I can do this now, right? Yeah. I want to internalize Hobocop for sure. Ungainly and rambling. A cop and a hobo. Hobocop. Upsides. Can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with lurched gusto. Hobocop doesn't need anyone or anything, and no one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again hear, "You're a drunk. Why do you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself." Downsides. Are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. We're internalizing this nonsense. Here we go. Are there other things to internalize yet? Not that I can see. Okay, cool. And then we also have a journal. All right, back to the conversation. Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
I can carry you everywhere. What are you talking about?
Perhaps another time.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
I feel that's a very rude question.
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
I'm gonna do this.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
Is it easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I am at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
Oh my god. I don't want that. Oh my gosh, lady, you're so sweet. No, we're doing bad choices. She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
I have a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas-relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31. Dinghy races.
Dinghy races.
You could totally sell this pin for cash.
This will help me out, Lena, thanks.
You're quite welcome, dear.
You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Grenade? Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you a tightrope walker?
Nothing so extravagant, dear. Though what young girl doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd?
What did you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company.
Okay.
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
Okay, thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on.
No problem.
She nods, smiling up at you from behind her glasses.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Eyes follow your movements with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard, I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts.
Now.
She tilts her head as she looks up at you with maternal solicitude.
We are live in a hostel called the Whirling in Rags. And the Whirling itself is in the city of Revachol.
Okay.
Yes, and Revachol?
Honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
All I know is we are approaching the end times.
Perhaps, dear. Perhaps. But for now, it's just the spring of 51.
She is perturbed by your not knowing what year it is, but not by your mention of the apocalypse. It must be the end times.
Must be.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin. I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
I think... Okay. This could only be one or the other. So, we are government by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. No, that's not the worst one. This one is. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women.
Oh no, nothing like that, dear.
Well,
Revachol
that
is
sucks.
a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own, and certainly no matriarchy.
She's trying to avoid the foreigner's part. This is because she's a woman. She may be lying to you.
I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So how did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Okay, thank you.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
Okay, who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
She turns to the lieutenant.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Okay, Kim.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Be disappointed. I gotta get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Alright, one last thing I wanna... Wait.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long, it's drink o'clock.
Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Gat to serve me up a beverage.
Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too. But first, you should lick that stain off the counter. Yeah, man. Let's get wild. Lick it.
Lick it.
Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window. Then to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter. Then out of the window again.
Kim does not give a shit.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I drifted off into my own thoughts and now this happened.
We should move.
You could definitely go for some more. The titillating scent of alcohol in your nostrils was beautiful.
Excellent. I just licked some rum off the counter. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, You see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Lieutenant, who is this?
No idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, the logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Why is he sleeping during the day?
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
I'm gonna pick up the pills and then I'm gonna wake him up.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Okay, let's wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Well, that sucks. We'll leave. We'll try to wake him up again later. Okay, let's go and investigate the body, shall we? I think I definitely want to put more points into like physique, especially with like electrochemistry, physical instrument. Maybe I should have put less into intellect. But it's okay. Yeah, that is a big old hole in the door there. Okay, be prepared for really bad language. We are about to meet Kuno. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Okay, we're not going to talk to Kuno yet, actually.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Let's get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12.
Hey.
No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Let's go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes, number 43.
Gotcha.
4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
No, we're gonna count more. No.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, aren't I?
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
That's one large person.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eyes' movements. 400 million.
I counted 20. I take it it's less than that. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
200 kilogram imprint.
200? Could it be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Maybe.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant.
Maybe it wasn't.
There is real, palpable excitement in his voice at the prospect of it not being a giant.
But maybe it was. Just imagine it. A giant man, at least 2.5 meters tall.
It could have been, but if it wasn't...
It could have been an extremely obese person.
Come here. The boot the victim wears.
Lieutenant stops mid-sentence. A sudden change in wind direction blows the stench of rotting meat right in your face. He tries to continue.
It's bad. Very bad. Before you can heave, the wind changes direction again. The greenhouse plastic flapping in its gusts.
He appears to be wearing some kind of armored boots. I can't see any exotic prints here. Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough?
My God, what was that?
Wind keeps changing. Are any of the prints deep enough in your opinion?
No,
An obese person is becoming less likely.
I don't know.
I do. One of them carried him over.
All right, there's an aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul.
You have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
So one of the people we are looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer.
We are looking for a drummer.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
He doesn't seem to hear you, looking south toward the traffic jam instead. The machines are silent. The engines are all turned off.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook, then refers to the track and the mud. Light step number 41 shoe.
A woman? Or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
8.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Okay.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed, they all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
We've been through all of it. Alright. Let's try to get this thing down. The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Okay, so they didn't come up there.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Let go of your nose without throwing up.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
It was a great time to have dinner. Let it out. I feel like throwing up is the worst idea. Throwing up at the crime scene. Let's go. Yeah.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
King corpse.
Keep it.
Oh. I don't need your pity.
It's not pity. You should wipe your mouth after vomiting.
Okay.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
I don't need that shit.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
There is freight nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't,
Points to the greenhouse.
there's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Alright. Someone is trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. Okay, we can't go to the greenhouse because it's around the corner here. Money. Magnesium. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
Okay.
No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
Ooh, what feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Oh well. I have to go all the way around for those. Okay, I could speak to these kids. No,
This
we'll do
trash
some now.
container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
Then we should open it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
No or. Pry bar.
We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Oh, but pry bar's more fun. Letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. Alright, let's talk to this kid. Pay your ears.
Kuno's got this.
Boys throwing rocks at the dead body. Can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Hey, kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Stop getting high at my crime scene.
Fuck that, Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthhole.
They pay you no heed or pretend not to notice you.
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Are you kid siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
No, Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Kuno, I threw up and I can't investigate the body now.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You were lucky you didn't die there.
Oh, screw the both of you.
Or what? You'll fucking vomit on Kuno too, pig.
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking. He's totally choking.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Okay, do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Do you know how it got there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
In Night City. This was before steampunk, right? Steampunk? Cyberpunk. That's the one. I do feel like we should have an accent, but I can't remember how to do a German accent for some reason. Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
More on this later, right? Now let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
What about the crime scene? You kids play often in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
What's in that greenhouse over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Hold on, the gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
Oh. What do you mean by kept?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright?
Mean the young woman in the whirling in rags. That gardener.
Look, Kuno doesn't
Getting
explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks at you in the eye and nods as if agreeing with himself.
Yeah, her.
Okay, at least I know. Kuno, there's a stack of Eternite back there.
That's just some shit
gone.
roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Yes, some shit gimps left behind. Were those gimps, suddenly raise your eyes, left-handed?
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what handed gimps they were.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
So you say, but I saw past the veil.
The fucking well. The fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
I was wondering about that trash container.
Don't be wondering about Kuno's shit, pig.
I've got a very strong hunch there is something of importance in it. Something I must find.
Fuck does Kuno care about your hunch? That's your shit. You figured it out.
Okay, but the ladder, ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
So you're trying to say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Okay, I might have questions for later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, Kuno. Alright, let's go. So we got a whole bunch of things. We got some items. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, it's the pen. Okay. I guess I must go back there. But, like, I don't think I could do anything yet with it.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Okay, I can try it again.
Because
There we
there's a
go.
secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Oh, pull the panels aside.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Nice.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Ooh, okay. There's some things here. An empty tube of magnesolum magnesium supplement. Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
It's drugs!
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much.
I wasn't thinking of taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
The lieutenant points to the ladder in the corner.
Yeah, swift, lightning justice. Faster, harder, justicer.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
The poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. Charming. Money! Okay. There's some things happening here. Doorway's going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. We're supposed to try to find ammonia, but like, I feel... So, oh, okay, we can walk there. Excellent. Just money lying around, eh? Okay, okay. So I can't walk in here? No. I also can't investigate this. So I can only go onto the roof, I guess. Oh wait, there's a bucket. And other money. What's this? Postcard. This postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area looking over the Jamrock corner. 13-story buildings line the hillside like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years. In 39, the project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B-infested slum. Interesting. All right. So can I... Okay, I can only investigate from up there.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Look, Lieutenant! Someone left his cloak behind.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
I didn't do that.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Okay, let's go for the jump. Let's go for it. Oh no. Have we made it? Have we not? Oh my god, we're gonna hurt ourselves. We're gonna break our legs. Oh god. Okay, no.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up there.
Holy wow, that's high.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Yeah, not right now. Let's take some health so that we don't die. We don't have to be like fully recovered or anything, but You know, just so that we don't die the next time we do something stupid. Because we're going to be doing lots of stupid things. Alright. Cool. We've investigated everything. So let's see if that ammonia lady is around. Oh, there she is. Heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. The sign reads, "Fuck the police." Excellent. Great sign. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
This street sign says fuck the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
What about the other sign? Pigs go home. Who are these pigs?
I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not loving.
Yes.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
My partner told me you have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it.
Takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Okay, I gotta go.
Of course.
Bye.
I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your glove?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you. Okay, we are putting on the gloves. There you go. Let's take off the jacket maybe. Oh, no, yes. Okay, this is beautiful. I love this. Let's go. I think the jacket was hiding too much of our physique. We really got to show off our tidy-whities. Let's go.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Yeah, hang on. Wait. Do I need to equip ampule of ammonia? Do I need to hold it? No? Alright.
There he still is. Look, the ammonia only makes it worse.
Oh dear.
The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in once. The second time, not so much.
It's up
When you vomit
again.
stuff, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Delicious. I don't think I want to be a cop anymore.
Get a hold of yourself.
You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically. Kim has so much patience with me.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Oh, do it without me. I can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
He withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye.
You need to get your shit together.
But I don't want to get my shit together.
Then the world will turn away from you and leave you behind.
No.
No. You will get your shit together.
Wow. Kim. What is this? Volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is apart. And it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. No, I don't want to get my shit together.
You're sure this has not affected his impression of you in a good way?
Okay.
For a moment, the hanged man appears to smile. His lips are red, like a clown's.
Bitch fight, see? Bitches are at it.
Bitches about to kill each other, I think.
We should go and do something else. Give it half an hour. Then come back when you've gotten your act together.
Alright. Equip. Oh, I need to do this? Alright, well then let's get our shit together. Fine. Get our shit together. And let's go and do something else while we get our shit together. Also, I want to see if I can automatically run. No? There's no auto run button. Okay. Oh, let's go to Freet. There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag. Yeah, I think we get a bag at Freet. Closed for winter. Please use main entrance. Okay, we'll talk to this man just now. That shadow just like leaped from... What the heck is going on with the shadow? Jump Jams. A popular music mag. Glossy magazine. Most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Excellent. Melancholy pop song plays on the radio.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Fritta.
The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed.
Let's try and steal the
No need to
raincoat.
worry about knocking over a display. The girl delves into the magazine. Hair covering her face, vision obscured. She cannot see your hand move.
Try and grab a package. Any one of them. Slip it up your sleeve. And I don't have sleeves.
Oh no. I said don't let it fall out with a thump. What did you do?
I don't know.
Did you?
The girl stares at the package lying at the floor. It looks a little sad as it lies in the dusty floor.
I mean, I didn't just see a middle-aged man try to steal a 4 Real raincoat, did I?
No, you didn't. I didn't do it.
Really? A plastic poncho?
The lieutenant sighs and looks away.
The clerk stares at you, but doesn't say a thing for a moment or two.
I mean, it doesn't even cost that much. Like, why would you want to fuck with Frit over something like this?
Frit.
Fucking with Frit is dangerous, you know. Just leave it there. I'll put it away later.
Okay. I can still pick it up, man. Okay, what's this?
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yes, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I see. And how do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so...
Oh, shit.
Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. Somewhere.
I really like this lady's voiceover.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Dramamine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Okay, Hypnogamma. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips, too.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What's that magazine you're reading?
You mean this?
Looks at the cover, boasting a colourful photo of two girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Stupid famous people.
Yeah, they're kind of boring, but, you know.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
But... You said I wouldn't want to fuck with Frit. Why?
Because Frit has an army.
But why would Frit need an army? It's just a corner shop.
I don't know. It stops people from robbing Frit, I guess. If they know there's an army, I mean, I wouldn't want to fuck with them anyway.
Businesses often hire private security this side of the river. It's an unfortunate state of affairs, but not unheard of.
Why is Kim like all up in my grill? Maybe he really likes the fact that I am wearing underpants and he's just like, I just want to stand close to you and smell your ear. But that's what cops are for.
You think the police, like, bother catching shoplifters? Frit polices themselves, so yeah. Anything else you wanted?
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really? Does it mean you know him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has he been there?
I don't know, really long.
This lady is so useless. What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean, what reality? Economic reality, or...?
No, I meant the physical reality.
I don't know. What about it?
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Okay, I won't bother. We will ask more detailed questions later. For now, I want to make more bad mistakes. Like this man.
Welcome to Rivachol,
Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the tenant. Hey, I know Recheveau, that's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Okay. Kim is upset?
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
What's happening? You sound angry, Kim.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Limbo, what is going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim. I got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, I have no idea where I feel like we're going through 5 different accents in the same conversation. Because everyone else has an accent, and then I get all confused. We have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
You could ask him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching. Maybe he was present.
Let me see the soles of your boots.
Been admiring the stompers, huh? Sure thing. Check them out.
Oh, look at the sole.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
Okay.
The wind howls over the bay of Rivershaw, a cascade of cold air flowing through the tangled city streets.
Is that a map of Rivershaw?
It sure is.
But why?
For when the invasion comes, the last thing they'll see before the lights go out is illustrious Revachol.
Okay.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note.
You do understand you're stomping on Revachol every day, don't you?
No, it's not like that. You don't get it. It's when I kick them, you know? Oh, fuck it. It's too complex for you.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest. You were bested.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Ugh.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
Okay, he's not just racist. He is an educated racist. Let's be very clear.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Right, I've already made up my mind. Want to hear it?
Oh?
Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
The man gives you a disgusted look, then turns his attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. Alright. Well, that was fun. Stop fucking ruining it for everybody. The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Oh, this man's looking for a fight. Let's go.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, and oddly screechy for a man his size. What is going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone else here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Yes.
Ha! Couldn't handle us. Cause gives the workers strength, gives them power. We have a right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Points his finger to the man sitting on the railing.
So do we, Scab.
Call me mañana. I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria there.
I know nothing about a murder.
Oh. Okay.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Oh, why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Yes, he's tense.
He's tense.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Sure, why not?
Why not? I see numerous reasons not to pick a side in this local matter.
Pity. Let us work!
What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
He shifts uncomfortably in his workers' overalls. What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
He's doing his job. Who are these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
Oh, he was supposed to... I thought he was gonna shout that. No.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Okay, I got to ask. Where exactly are you from?
What's it to you?
I thought you looked real familiar for a second there.
No. Don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Oh, I already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Oh, sweet. I know bars. Been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Never heard of it. Are you lying?
We're done here.
Oh.
I have a strike to break.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Oh, we got our shit together. Excellent. Oh, man, I love these.
Bizarre scientific news from Rivershore West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit's singularity lasts.
Cool. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Yay! I got my shit together. Well done. Alright. I can't level up yet, I don't think. Can I? Is it an endurance that I need? Yeah. So I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have skill points, but I'm getting there. Let's try again. I'm just gonna walk around with WASD and hold in shift. Okay, let's try that again.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated.
I got a +6 because my shit is compressed, so let's go.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Okay, so we're gonna go top down. Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them.
I'm really enjoying this guy's voiceover. It's like soothing.
Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Oh, these are just boots. They're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Kim. Oh, what kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
I'm gonna pull the boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Absolutely. If it's dangerous, we're absolutely gonna do it. Grab the boot under your arm.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Oh my god.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
What?
Even the mongrels can see you're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
I'm not a homo.
Stop obsessing about your sexuality, officer. You are about to seriously compromise the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Okay, that would go well with my bell-bottom pants, but I'm not even wearing pants, so whatever. We should conduct research into their weaknesses. There might be clues. Oh, they look fancy. I thought I could pawn them. And some extra lucre.
For a full set of armor, I wouldn't blame you. But these boots are hardly worth a disciplinary hearing. There are better ways to pay a hostel bill. Besides...
It's hard to get a read on the lieutenant. What would he do if you stole them? Would he report you or not? Surprisingly, you feel like he probably wouldn't.
There's no way you are getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots for 7 days. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think they are the only thing left on him?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Okay, I'm definitely going to steal the boots, but I really like this option. Steal a dead man's boots, but that would be dishonorable. Refuse for honor. Anyway, we're going to
The
do it.
anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
What's going to happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor?
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
Then where are these clothes? Have you seen any around?
Someone could have cleaned the yard, but that's a question for the red hat thing.
Oh.
I hear you, cop, talking shit about the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
Fuck you, Kuno.
You wanna fuck me, huh? You wanna fuck?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre.
Sorry.
The Mazda,
Hat.
the Besmerties, and the like.
Sat on the space
This one
bar.
still has his underpants.
At least. Okay, cool.
What? Are you trying to ignore me now, fuckface?
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring, and the guy's a total vitupaz.
The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Oh, ka-ching, baby! Not to the boots.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
Yeah?
What was that about the constabulary before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
Oh, yes. If this constabulary is dragging their feet, why not start ourselves before more good men die?
So they don't get shot in the foot? I think our extremities are fine without a dead man's boots.
Oops. Well, no one said it would work. Back to detecting now.
How could such a man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
Oh, these look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
With a knock on the boot?
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Oh, sounds fragile.
It's anything but.
Not that fragile.
This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
Huh.
Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
What kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
I can't come up with anything other than a harbor.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it.
The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life. Certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
Okay. He blinks. They sure wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Back off and look at the corpse.
cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Let's look at the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
That's very cool.
His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Is this a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
Sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
Oh, what's that?
A Trigate Sunshine. Mini.
A Trigate Sunshine.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal-capped ampules and clicks them into place in the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting, then...
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
That's very cool.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpseman.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Ooh, look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside.
Ugh.
The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Tell me, who are you, dead man?
I'm gone.
Ooh. I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A baby affected with harlequinism.
You sure wriggled out of that one? Coppellini.
Coppellini. I can see you gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
Okay, you are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Okay, I have another question for you.
Go ahead.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Like frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
Imagination.
Excellent.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Oh, why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Oh, give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up. Copperoonie, Rooney. getting upbeat now?
Okay, is my name Rooney?
Fuck no.
Ah.
You're no Rooney.
Oh, of course not. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Costo.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
No, it can't be Harry. I refuse.
Good for you.
All right. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Okay. Who killed you?
Love did me in, Provocopo. It was love all along.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
Why are you being so obscure? Anyway, can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe it will lead to something. Something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. Clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly.
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
Enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Okay, this is different to what was in the voiceover. It says, you can come back and look into this face anytime you want. Humor yourself with my harlequin features. Ask me your little questions, freshen your memory, create associations, remind yourself of your mortality, Coppoloppo. Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
His face and hands are pink. Thighs too, the rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Snort. Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Ugh. These descriptions are so, visceral.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree.
Kim.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently.
Totally dead.
Dead.
Dabba-doob-doob dead.
Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
God damn right, Emma. Turn around and yell.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big said he's a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Could it be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Coin slot?
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Back off and catch your breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down.
Let's have
The
another
cadaver
look.
slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso.
Of course. You come back late.
Alright, let's get him down.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I
That's a
brought
good
chain
point.
cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Don't know, just, shoot up there, maybe? Point up towards the branch.
Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits that, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Oh, that was actually the thing? Okay.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss, Kuno!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
Hang on. I can level up in the middle of everything. This is so great. I like the savoir-faire. This is more sneaky, like dexterity kind of stuff. The electrochemistry is pretty good. I kind of like this. I'm gonna level it up. Alright, take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks, securing it in place. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Oh, shoot that motherfucker down.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
he feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mookabah asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Oh, god damn it, get your shit together.
Remain collegial, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not repeat it.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
It seems unclimbable, cause the ladder is treacherously rotten. But you could use your hands and feet to reach around the tree, then hang from the branch.
Yeah, seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we can ask for help on the harbor.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Yeah, what else can we do?
Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there...
Yeah, they can get him down too.
Okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way.
How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates. By negotiating or fighting. Or we can try the secret route we found, where your cloak is. It looked doable.
Secret path, secret path, secret path.
Let's go to the secret path. Let's get to it. Alright. Got things to interact with. Cool. Alright, let's go to the secret path. Secret path. Secret path.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
All right,
No one has claimed
let's try it
to be
again.
their own.
All right, we got a green. We're gonna go for it. Yeah.
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses.
Close your eyes. Let your senses take in the world around you.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You are ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below. Martinez goes about its daily routine as you soar through the air. The loud voices of protesters mix with the engine sounds from the traffic jam. Waves crash against the pier, and dense, salty sea air fills your lungs.
Well, it's not let go of the moment yet.
The corpse is dominating the yard, and the stench is nauseating. Even so far from the epicenter, it brings tears to your eyes.
Let's continue the voyage through the salty air. Nice.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we can explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Cool. How does the cloak look? Is that gonna, like... It is going to take up a lot of space. What does this give me? More shivers? Nah. We can wear the tie, though. I feel like we can wear the tie. There we go. Beautiful. Collecting rainwater. These 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Numerous empty bottles of Commodore Red and potent Pilsner.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor.
Yes, this looks pretty advanced, alright. For now, let's just move on.
Kim is so great.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
Kim, I'm gonna take a quick look inside.
If you must. But please hurry, we are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
I'll take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully. at the camera.
Why did you take that?
I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim.
Of course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
Exactly. Kim gets it. Kim gets it. A bunch of things down there as well. Oh wait. All around you, great machines and prescience. Ah. So good. White pine trees are printed on the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. There is a door here. Can I reach this door? No. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Kvalsund. Okay. This, can we go down here? Kim? Hello? There we go. Oh, there was a thing. Hang on. Whoops. Excellent. We are so close to 70.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Marsh.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Getting somewhere.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Its purpose? What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
Cool. I also realized that I've been like looking off to the wrong side of the camera. I should totally like flip it. There we go. Now it looks like I'm actually looking at the thing that I'm going to be looking at.
I can't see how that was worth the records, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Yeah. Kim knows what's up.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there is something special about this container.
You do? Because I don't.
Why not?
There are 1 million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crane. Oh, I don't know. It just feels special.
It's a cargo container, detective. Just like all the others.
He doesn't even look at it.
We're not here to interact with containers. We are here to get the body down from the tree.
Knock on the door.
No reply.
Open the door.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Persuade the door to open.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Okay, fine. There's nothing more for me to do here now. Okay, fine. Whatever. You're no fun, Kim. Okay, this was just like the roundy barty thing. Oh. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. Oh. The speaker tower is silent. There's no work to organize in the yard below. Why? Can I yell at them? The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. Okay, I need something to open that, I guess. There's lots of money lying around, dude. Industrial-sized thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. Coffee in the giant thermoses are still lukewarm. Stair made of pallets leading up. Oh, hey, dude. Taxidermy fish that tells time. Okay. Maybe we should talk to this guy. No, but wait, before we do, let's talk to Kim.
Yes.
We need to talk to Kim. You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
What if I want to work this case alone?
Detective, if I may be frank, you seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. I cannot let you act in the name of the RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties.
Oh, so you're an unaccountable wreck who has to be supervised. You don't have to take this display of authority. You can disobey.
Oh, you don't need to supervise me, Kim.
Except that I do, detective.
But what if I want some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Okay, I will leave the self-care for non-work hours.
Please do. We wouldn't want your regiment to spill over into the investigation.
Okay, well, tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Oh, no. Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Are you sure there's not some sex angle that we could be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
Thank you, Kim.
The weary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Oh, wow, really? That's mega sexy.
No, not really. Was there anything else?
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit. Then hit him with it.
All right. If we're from different precincts, then why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off?
It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity, I want to know?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
So this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So you volunteered to spoil it?
Yes. I am an unrepentant spoil sport.
The lieutenant appears pleased with this. What's so special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
Interesting. I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow, thinking it best to let you make the next move. I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message?
No.
There will be a bloodletting of unimaginable proportions, unimaginable.
Oh no, it's very imaginable. We fail to place responsibility for the hanging. The harbor company see the situation is out of control, so they bring in private military, maybe a gunship. The Union responds in strength. Automatic fire. Local law enforcement solving one little homicide decides nothing. Not solving it can have real and calculable effects. Things can always get worse. Matter of fact, augury, we should move.
Okay, enough of this competition then. Tell me something else.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
It's still low. That's also still low. I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Oh, come on, Lieutenant, open up a little.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
You are wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this. But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
No, I don't. Glasses are cool, I guess.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Tell me about a secret about yourself.
No.
Ask again.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
So what can I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Silently scream for help.
If the lieutenant were an evil man, who knows what sort of havoc he could wreak. Fortunately, he is a committed officer of the RCM. He'll only use his powers for the good of the investigation. The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
No, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So how do you know? Tap the side of your head.
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
Hey, Hey! Oh, it's Cupcake. How you doing? I was like looking at this username, the Whispering. I was like, okay, is this something I need to be worried about? But we're not hiding. I don't hide anything. We're just this is where the content lives. This is, when we're not kind of hanging around and talking shit with the community, then we hang out on Twitch. And if we're doing content with a capital C, then we hang out on YouTube. How you doing, Cupcake?
That's where his conversations with himself take place.
Okay, that's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Alright, let's go.
Tremble. The time is now. Ta'ola.
Excuse me? What time?
Time for the show. For Ta'ola.
Ta'ola.
The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun.
The fuck?
All will collapse on itself. The world will disappear into a single grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life will scream.
This is quite an interesting place to have an existential crisis. I'm good, I can't complain. How have you been? I've been good. Things have stabilized. I'm still fairly busy, but I'm trying to stream a little bit more often now. So we're here and we are having fun with Disco Elysium, doing all the bad choices and running around in just our underwear. And it's great. Honestly, I'm having the best time. Ta'ola? What's that?
Ulogu Theodos. Xino Zausin. Ipoli Osidien. Echondes Fronisin.
Is this Greek? Wait, when did this countdown begin?
Monday morning. The moment you arrived in this reality are the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread.
Okay, this is because of the insane world ending I've been saying, isn't it?
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus.
Okay, this is
Items,
definitely Greek.
People, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years. That is why you marked yourself.
Interesting. As long as you've been having the best time, I'm glad you've been well. Yes. I'm having the best time definitely for Disco Elysium. The more I play this game, the more I kind of remember how good it is. It's actually been a long time since I played this game. And I was like, cool, let's get this in again. I started a No Underpants playthrough 2 years ago, and now I'm kind of getting back to it. We started again and whatever, but so much fun. Am I sure it's not just a joke or some kind of coping mechanism?
It's totally also a coping mechanism.
I do think the world might end soon.
The face of the woman fractures. There will be herd killing. We all become vapor.
Oh, that's terrifying. Let's investigate it. Cop of the apocalypse. Oh, this is amazing. You woke up in a hotel room and started rambling about the end of the world. It's not your normal everyday doom crying either. Something truly colossal is approaching. The gloaming, the culling, the bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Until now, you've been pleasantly vague about the precious nature of this cataclysm. No more. Put the bloodletting on the burner and really figure out what's threatening the fragile physical reality you just found yourself in. Internalize that shit. Let's go. Alright, now we can talk to this dude.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
I've only ever heard good things about this game. I haven't gotten around to it though. Well, that's what the whole thing about content creators like me is all about, But yeah, it is good for good reason. There have been other things surrounding the game as well. But I like to kind of take it as the thing that it is right now. Which is a freaking piece of art and a massive accomplishment. And hopefully the devs and everyone is involved are in a better place after the events that happened after the release of this game.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Oh, let's get straight to business. There's a dead body in a tree.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat.
I am Mr. Cousteau. He gestures to a tiny chair opposite his giant desk. Also, where I want to see if it, like, I have anything regarding, like, who I am. Anyway.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debardairs Union here in Martinez.
The man relaxes in his chair and continues.
I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
No, I don't.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
I am only wearing underpants, man. Like, I need a comfortable chair.
You go ahead, detective.
Lieutenant nods at you and then at the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out. He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
I don't sit. It's kind of my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Wow.
You're no Titan of Felician, buddy. He's got you in a fork. Sit down or leave.
Fine.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Try to wink back.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debardairs Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
I'll see it.
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Yeah, it's just... There you go.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty check on his desk. It is absolutely, comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Okay, hang on. Wait. You know God?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
I really want to tell it to shove it up his ass, and that's exactly what I'm going to do because it's bad decisions. We don't need the money. We're a hobo cop. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts, then.
He crosses his arms on his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun.
My what now?
Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
I'm not a very good cop, am I?
Oh God. Why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns. Where's yours?
Okay, it doesn't matter if I pat my pockets. I don't have fucking pockets. All I'm wearing is a tie and a pair of white underwear. This doesn't worry me at all. Who cares if I've lost my gun and the love of my life?
Fuck love. This is your gun. This is serious.
Hey, wow, man, this fucker melted my brain first time I played. Oh, man. I had so much, I'm having so much fun. I did a very serious playthrough, like offline, did my own thing. I was like, you know, I chose the, I chose the sensible options, you know, and I did all the intelligent things or whatever, and now I'm doing the really stupid things. Hey, Paulie! Glad to see that you're alive. I'm technically in bed asleep, but saw you alive, so I wanted to pop in and check in on you. I'm still alive. That's excellent. Appreciate you. Oh, I appreciate you too, Paulie. Have a lacquer stream. I appreciate that you came in. Now go back to sleep. You need the sleep, man.
You don't need a gun. We can still have fun without the gun. The fun doesn't need to stop. Have some right now.
My necktie talking to me. I'm literally just wearing my necktie.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
How does he know?
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Kim? Oh, no. We're gonna try and keep our composure. -1, the gun is a surprise. -2, the chair is killing you. No, we're gonna try composure and we're gonna fail.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
So what? Men can cry too.
You want to cry? God, you're weak.
My composure
Whatever
talking
you
to
do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
I like that my composure is just like, God, you're weak.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
I'm gonna cry.
What is this,
Oh my
Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Sorry I popped in late, don't have YouTube notifications on, but I do need to dip. Have a great stream, Chris, and it's great to see you. Bye-bye, have a great weekend ahead as well. You too. Don't worry about coming in late or watching the thing after or like whatever. I'm just so happy that you made it through and said hello. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. We will be live again during the weekend, so like, you know, pop in whenever you can, and if you don't, then like, you know, that's also totally fine.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
The large man snaps his fingers, but to no effect. You're in some kind of stupor. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot.
Mr.
Jello
Dubois,
shot.
are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Yeah, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
I'm so busy.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
I am melting in this incredibly uncomfortable chair, Kim.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Aren't you going to ask me how I got in?
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
A man my age? What are you implying? I am at the peak of my abilities.
Yes, Harry. You are obviously in peak physical condition, and I salute both your initiative and your physical prowess. Very impressive, Harry. Very impressive. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Okay, this guy's got connections. Okay, chat. I did want to end like at 11, so I want to really get into this conversation, but don't want to get into it now. So I'm going to kind of leave the conversation and save, and we'll end off the stream, and then we'll kind of pick this up maybe tomorrow. It really does depend.
Wait, you need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great. Wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
Here, you're one of us now. A
One
real red
of
and
us.
white union man. Take care, Harry.
Okay, thank you. I've finally got the stupid German accent down at the very least. Yeah, so that's actually gonna be us. Hang on, I need to find the thingy. Here we go. Hello. Yeah, so we are going to kind of pick this up where we left off. I said that I might play this tomorrow, but it really does depend. I'm waiting to see if I can get a beta key for the sequel to Yes, Your Grace. So it's kind of like a demo, but not really. I don't know. Yo, okay, this thing is out of control, on my word. I thought I fixed it, but I just made it like really bad. That's actually kind of hilarious. Hang on. Alright, it probably looks horrible, but there we go. Alright, so yeah, depending on when I get the key, I will be either streaming Yes, Your Grace or Disco Elysium tomorrow. Also on YouTube. And also depending on how the weekend goes, we might be streaming Pokemon on Twitch. So I've just kind of separated things that are like very content-y on YouTube. So this kind of works very nicely as content, repeatable content, but things that are more community focused, like Pokemon runs, or like, you know, if I'm just want to sit and chill and play silly games with my community, then I will hang out on Twitch. Nevertheless, thank you everyone for coming to watch, and you know, bye for all of the VOD watchers. I will see you all soon. Thank you so much.